What's going on, guys? What's it been like? I don't know, 3 months since I've put out a video, probably. Y'all are probably like, oh, well, he's probably got the boat done and he's ready to put it on the water. And no, not even fucking close. Engines are still sitting there. To be honest, I really haven't been in the mood to work on it, but that's getting close to boating season when you think about it. So thought I'd give you an update video. I honestly planned on time-lapsing the work, and then when I came to a point where I was something that you all might be interested in, like just little what I was doing or a little hint or tip or trick or whatever, then I would cut to a regular video and show y'all what I was doing. But first day I come to work on it, put everything in here, had the GoPro set up, and I've time-lapse off the 7. I don't use it for the vlog stuff. And about an hour into it, I realized it had locked up on itself. So that added to my anger issues working on the boat. So I pretty much chucked it over in the corner and just went about my way working on the boat. So that's probably what I'll do. If I put the engines in, I'll probably try to time-lapse that, since they're bigger items and you actually get to see something happen while we're doing it. But for the rest of this stuff, I said to hell with it. I'll get stuff done every so often. I'll try to get on here and give you guys an update on what exactly is going on. So let me hop down into bilge. I'll show y'all. We cleaned everything up. It's much cleaner than it was before. Let me climb down. So got the generator in. We remade these boards. I used pressure treated 3/4 inch plywood. The originals, I don't even know if they were treated, but they lasted for 20 years, so I figured wood would hold up just fine for the few more years that we're gonna have this boat. I used a Interlux wood sealer, then an Interlux bilge coat, which is super hard. I really like that it's hard, but if you can see anywhere that it gets close to sunshine on it, like some UV light, it turns yellow. That's on the underside, so not that big a deal. And then we recoated the top with like a roll-on bed liner. It's just the Rust-Oleum or whatever I got at Walmart. So I serviced the generator. It got plugs, fuel filter, a new water impeller, and a fresh oil change and oil filter. I don't think it's ever been done since we've had it, so full service there. We put new fuel hoses for each engine all the way back to the tank. That way I can get rid of any the old brittle line. We've gone to 2 new bilge pumps and switches. Painted the brackets they were on. The old ones were pretty cruddy, and actually one of them was broke, so it probably didn't work anyway. What else have we got going on here? I don't know if you saw on the workbench a minute ago, the Shane's foot hatch is out of the boat. It's a power footstep. If you look right there, that's where it goes. The motor's been locked up since we've had the boat, but since I had it all apart, I went ahead, took the motor off, and I took the hatch motor off because it was pretty noisy, had a bearing going out. I sent them to a local motor shop. They're supposed to let me know if they can rebuild or replace. Before I get the engines dropped in, of course I got to put the transoms on. I got to get the transoms cleaned up this week. Both the inner plate and the outer assemblies themselves, the used ones I bought, they were basically new, but the boat was in a fire, so the inside's kind of cruddy. I just got to degrease them all, make sure the bellows and the rubbers, everything okay. What else? I'm waiting on, I put a new Y valve on. The old one was cracked. I've got a new macerator pump for the waste system going in here, and then I've got another piece of 1.5 inch sanitation hose that will go right there in between the two and then back over to the valve. I've also got some hosing, the vent hose for the blower. I've got a whole bunch of it coming because, as you can see, it's pretty dry rotted and cracked up. It's really not doing me any good like that. And while I've got the engines out, it makes complete sense to go ahead and do this now and get it over with. And that way, when everything goes back in, any of the mechanical stuff will be basically new as far as anything that could be a failure wise when you're out on the water. So, trying to think if there's anything else what I've got here. I really think that's it. If you guys have any questions on what we got going on, if I have missed something that you wanted to know about, just leave us a comment below. I think my email is now on the YouTube page. You can email us. If you are not on our Facebook page, we keep it pretty well up to date with things we're doing. Of course, it's at Barrowed Time. And we also have an Instagram page now. I'll try to start putting stuff on it, especially once we get into the boating season. It's Barrowed, spelled with an A, _time 1 on Instagram. So look us up, give us a like and a follow. Feel free to leave us comments. You'll see some of the t-shirts we've got. I'm just selling a few that I've got extra. We're not planning on making a bunch of them just because they were so expensive. But they really turned out super sweet. Some friends of ours made them for us. And until next time, I think that's about all I've got. So hopefully we'll get the transoms and the K-planes put on in the next week or so. And then we will, as soon as I get all these hoses and stuff, I should be able to drop my engines in. We hope to be on the water. Hope to have it water ready by the 1st of April. Maybe. But I guess you'll have to hang out and find out. See y'all later.